Yo, so we're out here. We're gonna be making the Call of Duty mystery box for my boy Jeff's birthday. So first steps first, my boy Matt over here picked up this box right here that looks just like the mystery box. So we found it on Craigslist for $30. The guy dropped it off and everything. This was an absolute steal. Look at this, beautiful finishing and everything. And it's for pretty much a 105 millimeter M68. Oh hell no! Isn't this for the tank, bro? This is a shell, shit. Right? Mortar shell.
Some big shit.
No, not a mortar shell, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's nice. Look at how old fashioned this is.
Old wood too.
Yeah, old wood and everything. Absolutely beautiful. It's got some cracks. Oh man, we might have to fix this over here in the corner.
Light touch up.
Yeah, a little bit light touch up, but nothing crazy.
Have a bit of a damaged look though to begin with, so
yep.
Small stuff like that, I don't think is the end of the world. Yep,
exactly. We're gonna do a lot. We're gonna add a momentary switch here. We're gonna have it play the Call of Duty music. It's gonna be pretty sick. No, not that one. And we did end up buying this wood stain here. So far, we got it from Lowe's on clearance, and it matches the color. Got a paintbrush. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna place mad orders on Amazon as well because we're gonna need a sound box, a miniature speaker. I already got the momentary switches and everything, and we'll go from there. Guess what, guys? I got that step file printed, right? My coworker went ahead and printed it on his Bambu Labs printer. It took actually a lot of damn hours to print something this small. Gave him $20 for the inconvenience. He also drove like 45 minutes to give it to me, and this is gonna look sick. So what the next process is going to be, we're going to use a router to drill into this, essentially. You see these three? We're going to flip this entire lid to the other side. And on the other side, that's where we're going to be putting these question marks on. Because the original mystery box doesn't have any of those three. And we're going to make this look as authentic and clean as possible. After that, pretty much, we're going to scruff all the stickers off, take off the hinges, stain the wood, put it back together, and then we'll focus on electronics. We'll go from there. Oh fuck, it's off centered. Fuck. Bad angle.
Yeah, take it easy.
I know, bad angle.
The aftermath. There's a lot of dust in there.
There, fire starter right there, bro. Good fire starter, yeah.
We're live.
Alright, so we went to Walmart after we finished drilling this in over here. And now what the plan is we're gonna stick these lights into the question mark area, right about here, right? Jacob, let me try to push this in a little bit more. So what do you think? Right around here? That's good? Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna do the best. Yeah, it looks kind of whack, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you gotta put it closer to the fucking yellow things, bro.
Well, what I'm thinking is there's a lot of room inside of where you drilled. You can probably put like multiple
layers? Alright, let's go ahead and try that. How's that?
Yeah. It's like a extra glowy effect.
Well, 10 feet is more than enough for this, I think.
Only thing that sucks is the dot won't be glowing.
Yeah.
You gotta find a way to incorporate that dot.
So in the last video, you guys saw that the LED lights were kind of like half set up, you know, doing the planning for the most part. But I had to go to Lowe's for a few trips to get these hinges. So essentially, these hinges are gonna go right here, 1, 2, and then we got like a half a hinge over here to match the mystery box. Had to make multiple trips to different Lowe's because not all of them had it. But yeah, we're gonna make this work, right? My one major problem is that I gotta get these caps off because this is the hinge that goes over the front where it's supposed to unlock, but you can't have both sides of it being closed by a hinge, right? So I'm gonna take off the pin for the hinge right here, and hopefully we just keep this as like a false hinge, you know? Essentially it's for decoration. So I'll show you guys after. Okay, so this is horrible. We've got one of the bolts off, and it fell on the ground somewhere here. But this one will not come out. So we're doing some hillbilly mechanics over here. And hopefully this ends up working. That was fucking horrible, dude. 20 long minutes later, to get these off is crazy. But I will give it a thumbs up because the engineers did that shit right, man. They did it right. Next step, what I'm going to be doing is, like I said before, connect the lights right through that dot. So I'm going to be drilling fully in. Apologies for the resolution, but I made one small through and through hole right there with one LED. I think it's bright enough to the point where you get the point, right? I haven't drilled the other hole at all yet, but this is what it looks like from underneath. Of course, I'm probably going to get the router and make this as flush as I can right there, but hopefully this turns out exactly the way I want it to. And I'm still deciding if I'm going to make this radius bigger or not to fit 2 LEDs. But I'm not going to get too greedy. I think this is fine. No! I am not happy about this, but we got a boo-boo right there. I mean, I think I could fix it. Generally, once we stain it, I feel like it's going to blend in. But my problem is we're going to be routing right in towards this direction. So I'm hoping no more chips off. Otherwise, I'm going to be pissed. But I don't think we're going to be routing today. Probably another day. But Jeff's birthday's coming up next week. So let's hope we get this done. Alright, so we got our Jack Daniels over here, courtesy of Matt. So Matt almost just got killed by a flying piece of wood. He was looking level on with his head against the ground right here while the router was going in that direction. So the piece of wood just cut off from the corner.
There's the culprit.
Yeah, there's the culprit. It went flying. His head was right here, and it went like probably hit your neck right in the flannel. Oh yeah, hit his flannel. And then it just continued on this path. So we got extremely lucky today. But yeah, so we got the LED light pattern right there going on. We got this portion cut off so it fits perfectly flush in the chest. And we should be good. And we'll continue on. Next step is going to be to paint the wood. So it's time to apply the wood stain. And I've never applied this before in my life. So this is going to be either absolutely fire or it's going to be horrendous as shit. And yeah, let's see the results, guys. Wood staining is so much more satisfying than I imagined. Check this out. Look at this. Stains, more stain. Or is it the other way around? I got no clue. But we are staining this good. Look at that. It's gonna look so clean after we're done here. Apologies if my camera skills are lacking, but I am not the best videographer with or cinematographer, I don't know what you call it, with one hand. And also, if you guys are roasting me for how I'm staining, you can go shut your bitch ass up because I'm doing it however I like. Woo! Look at that. Beautiful. We got one slight problem, and it's all these damn grooves. I should have known better and sandpapered it, but we can still apply a second coating and sandpaper it first, even though it might remove the first layer, though it would work out still. But this piece is beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, sandpaper this, apply another coating, and we'll go from there, hopefully. It is officially the next day, and we went ahead and gave this board to Matt and his dad, and Matt and his dad did a beautiful sanding down. It is extremely smooth, and now we're gonna end up restaining this side of the board completely, and even maybe the sides over here, because it seems like they sanded the sides as well. So now the finish is going to be correct, unlike the mess up that we did yesterday. While the top piece of the chest ends up drying off from the second staining, I went ahead and re-added both of the handles. And now I'm going to be drilling in a service hole. Essentially, we're going to have one here. I haven't drilled the second one in because I was like, oh, I got to record it. One here, and we're going to have an LED strip of light coming through all of these. And then this hole is a natural hole in the wood from probably previous rotting, so I'm debating whether I'm going to be keeping that hole as a wire hole. But my problem is, if I do use this as a wire hole and I manage to make it bigger, and it might damage. I mean, it might mess up the integrity of the wood. So I might just drill a hole back here instead if I have any wires that need to go outside of the chest. As you can tell over here, we've been burning the box on purpose to give it the authentic vibes, I guess. The burns, the scuffs and shit. So all we've been doing is like things like this. We'll do this side, for example. There you go. See, now you got a bullet hole or burn mark or however you want to call it, but we're not going to overdo it. We just went to Lowe's. We had to get screws for the hinges, and then it's raining outside, and we left them out so we could get the stickers off, but they are not coming off. So hopefully Matt gets them off. But meantime, I'm going to start drilling this one in like this. We got the hinges on, and Matt had to leave for work. We got a new problem over here. The backside goes all the way down over here. And you see this rope? We're going to be tying this rope one more loop around here and then attaching it on this corner so that it doesn't go too far deep and it'll stay open. It's not historically accurate to the mystery box, but realistically, unless we actually carved out a section here, flipped over the hinges, and had some way of stopping it, like the edges hitting each other, it would have worked. But at the same time over here, you see this right here? I didn't want to trim too much off the wood to impact more stability and authenticity, so this will do for now. We've got all of the screws installed. You see this right here? It's a false hinge. So when I open it and close it, it doesn't actually close. So if you wanted to put something like a screwdriver, you theoretically could. But I thought a false hinge would be good here because it's got the authentic look of the mystery box. Although it doesn't have that buckle clasp thing that you guys know what I'm talking about. But it sucks because I can't get something that big of a size that looks like the mystery box one and put it here. There's no way. So right now, like I said, or if I didn't, I'm just coloring in the screws. And the beautiful part is, it actually does not come off at all. Wonderful, right? Yep, gonna do that. Next thing after this is gonna be the electrical for this. I'm gonna caulk in the 3D print question mark bullshit. Figure out how to run the wires, and I'm thinking I'm gonna add a second set of LED lights here. But if you guys haven't already seen it, I have a surprise for you, and it has to do with the mystery box sound. Oh my god, I have not even put the lights in, and this thing looks awesome. Check it out. It looks so authentic until you open it. But yeah, it's great. Oh man, it's beautiful. I wasn't expecting it to look this good. Only thing I absolutely still hate is the hinges beating this side. I should have done something about that before I stained the wood, but Jeff's birthday party is literally tomorrow, so I'm screwed either way. Let's get this done. I went ahead and added some small layers of caulking around, and I'm hoping this will do the job of bonding it to the wood. In reality, it should. So I'm not actually putting down the lights with glue or anything. I'm just going to align them and fix them, and then hopefully this will stick on. Well, that failed pretty horribly, as you can tell over here. I am most certainly not happy about this, but the plan is we're going to use this as an outline, because realistically, even though it looks like complete and utter shit right now, literally, I think I'm going to do the glue gun approach, which I should have done the first time, and I should have known this was going to happen, but I trusted my intuition, so what can you do? Oh yeah, so on top of that, these LEDs will not be working. Check this out. These ones are red, these ones are yellow, but you can't tell that they're yellow on camera, so yeah, these LEDs are fucked. Struggling last minute to get this together. We got string lights from Walmart over here. We got Jacob and his woman over here working to get the soundboard working. FYI, we did buy a soundboard. I'll show you guys that after. Alright, mystery box is officially done. So if you could tell over here, we got a speaker in with a soundboard. And when you close it, check it out. It actually lights up and it's hardwired, not the lights, but the soundboard. And over here, you hear the sound? Yep, we got a switch. It sounds awesome. Okay, now we're gonna put in this fuzzy shit to make it authentic.